Some cool bluffage, cool creek. Howdy folks, Shawn here from hikingwithshawn.com. Today we are at Frank's Tract, which is kind of a remote access to Lusk Creek wilderness. And we're gonna just do a nice little loop and go through here. So we're gonna go towards Natural Bridge and Saltpeter Cave and all that. And haven't been this way in a while. Saw a couple of horse riders, a couple trailers here, so horse riders are out enjoying it. We are in rattlesnake country, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Alrighty folks, I wish I would have turned the camera on earlier. There's a few side trails that were created to bypass the switchback created by horse riders, and the Forest Service and probably backcountry or whoever came out here and laid trees across a user-made trail and made it highly encourageable to stick to the main actual designated trail. And they're not doing that to be mean. They're doing that because when you use them side trails to bypass the switchback, it creates a lot of erosion, and it'll ruin the trail out here. I mean, it'll make it really difficult to hike anywhere. So try to stay on the main trail if you're on a horse. Hiking, you should do it hiking too, but hiking doesn't have an impact on the trail as much as horse riders do. There's a whole lot of weight, and when you get multiple horses, you know, it's a little different. 481 is what we're on. You can see the horse riders come out here with their pack mules or pack horses, whatever you're using, and put gravel down. The whole trail ain't graveled. Once you start getting into wilderness, they typically stop at that point and let it get more natural. We're about to enter the wilderness now. Here's the sign. So there's a little bit of gravel still, but it'll peter out. Here you go. Lusk Creek Wilderness. A couple of years ago, the sign was broke, and I made a video, and one of the trail techs seen it and came out here and fixed it, and responded to my video and say, hey, I just want to let you know we fixed it. Alrighty folks, at the intersection here, you can go this way to get to the Lusk Creek trailhead on New Home Road, I think, but we're gonna go towards Natural Bridge, stay on 481, and keep on trekking this way. All right folks, you can probably see the creek right through here. It's a really pretty creek. When it's wet and it's leaf off, it's really pretty. You can see it, you can kind of get down there. It's just a really good cascade. And definitely a pretty area of the wilderness. That's kind of a pretty sight down there. You got the hillside with lack of trees going into the creek. Really folks, really pretty area here of the creek. I was gonna set the camera up and do some B-roll, but I just never do it. You all start watching and be like, what's going on? Why's he doing that?
Check it.
All right, folks, got some cool bluffage both sides. Getting into the bluffage. The only bad thing is we're getting down, so if there is any wind, we won't get it. Getting down to the heat. It's not too bad right now. I'm sweating a little bit, but some cool bluffage up here. area. Kind of a nice firing. Pretty cool. Love stuff like this. I built them like a little wall here. This little camp. So technically, you're not supposed to camp here because it's by a trail. It's supposed to be like 100, 200 feet off the trail, something like that. But a lot of these areas, you find campsites. You're not supposed to camp near the creek, which is right there. It's a creek. It's not filled with water right now, but and you're not supposed to camp by a trail that's close to a trail. So, but people do it all the time. They've done it for years. All right, folks, we are at the Saltpeter Cave crossing. Gonna cross here.
I think we should have crossed the other way. That's gonna be way over our boots.
Yeah, might have to kind of step over this way. An edge on these rocks. I think we can do it here.
Slippery snot.
Yep. All right, folks, really pretty bluffage, just not so pretty water. If it was nice and blue, it'd be really pretty. But still, the bluffage is pretty cool. It makes up for it. Tried to get Michelle to swim across, but she won't do it. It's probably cool and relaxing.
Probably leeches.
Alrighty, folks, here is the Peter Cave crossing trailhead area. This is where me and Nate Bucher watched the eclipse in 2017. We were the only ones out here. Forest Service made the dire mistake of putting on all the trailheads no camping, and everyone assumed that you couldn't camp in this area. They didn't know that you could park your car there overnight. They just meant not to camp in the trailheads. Well, I'm a local and I know better. So we camped out here and had the place almost pretty much ourselves. Saw a couple of horse riders, hikers, and a lot of the people who wanted to watch the eclipse in Lusk went to Owl Bluff, and we got it kind of all to ourselves here. All right, more bluffage. Nice little walk up here. It's kind of in the shade. Feels good. Cool bluffage. Lusk Creek's down below.
Wow, look at those ferns.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Those
Like
are
you're in a rainforest.
nice ferns. All right, folks. Cool area here. It's just a pretty area with the trail, I think. All right, folks. Cool part of the Lusk Creek. Looks pretty good. A lot of spider webs on this little stretch. Horse riders haven't been through here today, so they went somewhere else. As you can see, a little bit growed up. All right, folks, we are at Bow Tree Crossing. All righty. Still hiking. This is kind of a cool area where they've come, AmeriCorps kids have come out here and did this a long time ago. Kind of made a little set of stairs to get up this, mainly to try to prevent erosion. All right, folks, little side trip here, take you to the wishing well. So they put a lot of sticks and stuff over it, but here it is. It's the wishing well. So it's kind of cool because the rocks and stuff on the outside kind of makes it a little unique, but There's a lot of these whales in the forest. All right, folks, there's a plow. We're probably getting close to the hay rake.
I feel like the hay rake was back that way.
Could have been.
You can't see it.
Yeah, we might have already passed it. But that is like a little plow thing, so it's kind of cool. All right, folks. We have successfully made it out of the wilderness without being eaten by a bear or a mountain lion. Oh, there's a mountain lion. All right, folks. Here you can see the trail has been covered with different, you know, they cut a tree down, they lay it across. They put all sorts of brush down. And then up here, they've done the same right through there. That's the Forest Service and probably like backcountry or STC doing that to try to keep horse riders off those trails because they're shortcut trails and they're just going to cause erosion. Alrighty, folks, back at the trailhead, 6.7 miles. Pretty good hike. Both horse trailers are gone, so they must have had a quick hike, quick ride. But thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, see you on the trail.